what would you say if you didn't have to worry about anybody watching?
Well, that number, and look at the old World Watch article for the minutiae of how we recalculate the FAO's figures. It's based on of the order of 25 re-estimations of assumptions, and we estimated based on our knowledge, and each time we did an estimate, we could have erred on the side of exaggeration or on the side of being a bit conservative. And because we're scientists, we erred slightly on the conservative side if there was any doubt. So that's why I said it's somewhat conservative. But on the other hand, 51% is such a huge number, and it's so different from the other estimates that it doesn't really matter to me whether it's 52% or 55% or 48%. It's just a very big, unacceptably big number, and it makes it so important to tackle the livestock production chain. So if you wanted a better estimate and it went up to 55%, I don't think that would change much. Make it more urgent, but not by much. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, 2017 is pretty close, I think.
You think 17%?
No, 2017.
Oh, yeah, that is, yes, you're right. Yeah.
Pretty close, and then we'll find out what happens.
Yeah.
Because nobody changed their diet.
Yeah. But with people like John McDougall getting the message out, and I just was looking in the dining room just before lunch, there are a huge number of people here. So John McDougall actually is doing much more successful work than I ever will. I mean, I publish these little papers. I don't think many people read them. But if John McDougall's efforts can be cloned and amplified, and so that maybe he could have branches of his message or have conference weekends, if he's got the energy, every weekend of the year. But how can we expand John McDougall's few hundred here today to be a few thousand next month? That will be very influential. Now, if all of you go back home to where you live and get the message out, that's part of John's game plan, I'm sure.